Welcome back to another episode of Weird Engineering and Science Facts. Today we're diving into 5 everyday mysteries you've probably never questioned. From why airplane windows are tiny, to why money has a smell, to how giant oil tankers unload millions of barrels, to the deepest point on Earth, and even why your recorded voice sounds so strange. These are things we see, use, or experience all the time. But the real science behind them is way more surprising than you think. Ready to understand the world a little differently? Let's jump right in. Why are airplane windows so small? Have you ever noticed that some airplanes have tiny windows? That's not random, it's pure engineering. At cruising altitude, the air pressure outside is almost 1/4 of what it is on the ground. That means the aircraft's body is constantly holding back an enormous pressure difference. If the windows were large, that stress would concentrate around their edges, increasing the risk of cracks or even structural failure. Smaller, rounded windows distribute pressure evenly across the fuselage, keeping the plane strong and safe. So the next time you look out that little window, remember, it's small for a big reason: your safety. Why does paper money have a smell? You've probably noticed, money has a very distinct smell. But here's the thing, it's not the paper you're smelling. Banknotes aren't actually made from paper. They're made of cotton, linen, and chemical inks. When those materials mix with oils and sweat from our hands, plus the environment, they produce a unique chemical signature, the money smell. And it's different in every country. US dollars, euros, yen, all smell slightly different because of their ink formulas and fabric blends. Scientists can even estimate how long a bill has been in circulation just from its scent. So that smell you recognize as money, it's really the scent of chemistry, time, and a million human touches. How do oil tankers unload millions of barrels? Oil tankers are floating giants. Some can carry up to 2 million barrels of crude oil. But unloading all that fuel isn't as simple as just turning on a pump. At port, massive steel pipelines are connected directly to the ship. Powerful pumps push the oil out at high pressure, while computers monitor temperature, flow rate, and the angle of the ship. During unloading, special gases like nitrogen are injected to replace oxygen, preventing any risk of explosion. Even the ship's tilt is adjusted to make sure every drop of oil drains completely. The process looks calm from the outside, but inside, it's a synchronized dance of engineering, physics, and safety. One mistake could mean a massive environmental disaster. That's why oil transfer is one of the most tightly controlled operations on Earth. What's the deepest point on Earth? Far below the Pacific Ocean lies the Mariana Trench, the deepest point on our planet. It's over 11,000 meters deep. If you drop Mount Everest inside, it would still be 2 kilometers underwater. The pressure down there is over 1,000 times greater than at sea level, like having 85 elephants sitting on every square inch. It's dark, near freezing, and completely silent, yet life still exists. Strange, transparent creatures survive under conditions that would crush a submarine. Only a few human missions have ever reached the bottom. It's one of the last truly unexplored places on Earth, a hidden world where science still meets mystery. Why does your voice sound different when recorded? Have you ever recorded your voice and thought, wait, do I really sound like? Don't worry, everyone feels the same. Here's what's actually happening. When you speak, the sound travels in 2 ways, one through the air into your ears, and another directly through the bones and tissues of your head. That second path, the internal vibration, adds more bass and warmth to what hear. It's like hearing yourself with a built-in subwoofer. But when your voice is recorded and played back, you only hear the sound that went through the air, the external version. Without those bone vibrations, your voice sounds thinner, higher, and often a bit strange. So the recording isn't lying. It's just missing the extra resonance that your skull gives you in real time. That means the way others hear you is closer to the recording than what you hear in your head. So the next time you cringe at your own voice, remember, that's the real you that everyone else already knows. And that wraps up today's deep dive into 5 fascinating facts hidden in plain sight. From the engineering behind airplane windows, to the mysteries of the deep ocean, and even the science inside your own skull, the world is full of incredible explanations we never stop to notice. If you enjoyed learning something new today, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which of these 5 facts blew your mind the most. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay curious, stay creative, and I'll see you in the next episode of Weird Engineering and Science Facts.